6 healthy living lessons from a century-old village in Italy. Somewhere on the warm, sunlit shores of the Mediterranean, there is a land called Cilento. There, people do not just live long, they live healthy, live joyfully, and live gently, like a song that never rushes. People call it a blue zone, a place where age is not the end of vitality, but proof of a life lived the right way. They have walked through decades with flexible bodies, clear minds, and peaceful hearts. And their secret does not lie in expensive medicine, modern gyms, or mythical elixirs of youth. It lives in the simple things the modern world has forgotten. If you want to live long and live well, listen to them. Those who have gone before, who have lived 100 years in serenity. They begin each day not in haste, but in gratitude. On their table, there is no excess red meat, no rushed fast food, no meaningless extravagance. Instead, there is golden olive oil, what they call the medicine of life. To them, olive oil is not merely an ingredient for cooking, but a loyal companion to health. They use it to treat colds, to soothe pain, to help their digestion flow more gently. Each drop of this oil carries the sunlight of the Mediterranean, the salt of the sea, and the warmth of tradition. While others search for the latest supplements, the people of Cilento rely on what has nourished them for generations: olive oil. They understand that health is not something to be bought, but something to be cultivated day by day. On their table, there are also small, humble anchovies, rich in nourishment. The people of Cilento eat little red meat. Some go for months without a single piece of beef. They choose what is light, pure, and tied to the sea, their source of life. Anchovies are rich in omega-3 and natural nutrients, helping their heart stay strong and their mind stay sharp. While many in the world eat as if their bodies are machines that never break, the people of Cilento eat as if they are nurturing a treasure. They do not eat just to be full. They eat to live well, live long, and live beautifully. But their secret is not only in the food, it is in how they see life. They do not live in crowded cities where people race against time. They live in small villages where time flows slowly like a gentle stream. There, the elderly are not sent to nursing homes, not separated from their families, not left behind in the cold silence of distant walls. They live in houses that have belonged to their families for hundreds of years. They cook in old but warm kitchens. They sing old songs, bake cookies for guests, and talk with neighbors. They are not alone because community is their shared home. The elderly in Cilento do not wait for pity. They live independently. Even at nearly a century old, they still garden, shop, cook, and care for themselves. They know that health must be preserved with their own hands. And the miracle is, this independence helps them live longer and remain more lucid. In many other places, the elderly are isolated, forgotten, and their health fades away in silence. But in Cilento, the elderly are the roots of the family, the storytellers, the keepers of memory. They are not removed from the flow of life, they are the flow itself. They also do not rely on superficial things. They do not need expensive cars, the latest phones, or a life of luxury. They live simply, but it is a richness of simplicity. Their wealth is not in a safe, but in green gardens, shared meals, and stories told under the warm light of an oil lamp. They do not compete, compare, or envy. This inner peace is the foundation that shields them from the storms of the modern world. When the soul is light, the body naturally becomes healthier. If you go to Cilento, you will see elderly people near 100 years old still walking on steep paths, tending their gardens, and smiling gently as they greet their neighbors. They do not need gyms or step-counting apps. Their bodies are exercised every day in the most natural way, through real steps, real work, and real life. Movement is not a task but a way of living. This daily movement keeps their hearts strong, their bones firm, and their minds bright. And above all, they carry a powerful faith, not blind faith, but faith in the meaning of life. They sing old songs, they pray, and they keep their souls calm. When people have faith, They live with purpose. And when they have purpose, old age is no longer a time of fading but a profound chapter of living. Many people in Salento believe that each day of life is a blessing, and they treat life with gratitude. That faith protects their minds from depression, from the fear of aging, and from the loneliness that modern society often brings. Today's world has advanced tremendously in technology, but has grown poorer in connection. We know more about medicine, yet forget how to live healthily. We spend money on supplements but not time cooking a simple, nourishing meal. We worry about our lifespan yet live in ways that shorten it every day, eating fast, sleeping late, living with constant stress, isolating ourselves. Meanwhile, in Salento, people live as if they never fear death, because they know how to truly live. Living long is not about adding more years to a life filled with illness. True longevity means living healthily, meaningfully, with a peaceful heart and a strong body. The secret lies in simple things: a wholesome meal, an optimistic soul, a warm community, a body that moves each day, and a heart full of gratitude. They do not chase youth, they nurture old age. And that is what keeps them young without even trying. If you want to live long, do not begin by searching for a miracle cure. Begin by looking at how you live. Slow down when you eat. Choose foods that come from the earth, the same things your ancestors once ate. Step outside, take a walk, breathe the air. Let your body remember it is alive. Learn to talk to the people beside you, to nurture bonds instead of locking yourself inside a virtual world. Learn to let go of the superficial things you hold on to. They do not make you live longer. They only make you more tired. Learn to love life in its simplest form, as the people of Salento have done for centuries. Love your small garden. Love your peaceful mornings. Love your humble meals filled with affection. Keep your faith. Keep your optimism. Keep your gratitude, for these are the most powerful energies against aging. When you care for your body with kindness, it will care for you with strength. When you nourish your soul with peace, it will return to you a long and beautiful life. Longevity does not come from distant places. It comes from the way you live today, each day, each hour, each breath. 100 years is not an impossible dream. In Salento, it is natural, because they live in harmony with the laws of life. And if you want that too, you do not need to travel far. You only need to begin living again, with a grateful heart, a serene mind, and a body loved every single day.